You know what really gets me? It's watching people with all the potential in the world, all the capability, all the talent, just sitting there doing nothing with it. And I'm not talking about other people, I'm talking about you. Yes, you, right now, reading this or listening to this, and somewhere deep inside, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a part of you that knows you're capable of so much more than what you're currently doing. And yet, here you are, still in the same place you were last year, maybe even 5 years ago. Let me ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. How long are you going to let this go on? Here's what I've learned. After all these years, after working with thousands of people, after building businesses and watching some people soar while others sink, your life right now is a direct reflection of your philosophy, your thinking, and the decisions you've been making day after day. It's not the economy. It's not your boss. It's not your spouse, your kids, your parents, the government, the weather, or your education, or lack of it. It's you. Now, I know that's hard to hear. I know it was hard for me to hear when I first heard it. But here's the beautiful part. If you're the problem, you're also the solution. Let me tell you a story. When I was 25, I had been working for 6 years and I was broke. Not just financially struggling, I mean really broke. I had pennies in my pocket, nothing in the bank, and more promises than money. Everywhere I turned, I was behind on my promises, behind on my rent, behind on everything. And I remember standing there one day thinking, how did this happen? I've been working hard. I come from America, the land of opportunity. I'm reasonably intelligent. I'm a hard worker. So what went wrong? Then I met a man who would change my life, Mr. Earl Shea. He was my mentor, and he became wealthy by the time he was 30. When I met him, I was 25 and broke, and he looked at me one day and said something I'll never forget. He said, Jim, if you want to be wealthy and happy, learn this lesson well. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. I said, what? He said, if you work hard on your job, you'll make a living. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune. That hit me like a bolt of lightning. See, I had been working hard. I was sincere. I was ambitious. But I was working hard at my job, not on myself. I was trying to get the company to change, trying to get my situation to change, trying to get other people to change, trying to get the marketplace to change. And Mr. Shea said, no. Here's what you work on. Work on yourself. Make yourself more valuable. Make yourself more skilled. Make yourself more knowledgeable. Make yourself more capable. And as you change, everything will change for you. Now, most people don't want to hear that. They want to blame somebody. They want to blame something. It's so much easier to say, well, you don't understand my situation. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know my background, my circumstances, my challenges. And you're right, I don't know your specific situation. But here's what I do know. I've seen people overcome incredible odds. I've seen people start with nothing and build everything. I've seen people come from broken homes, terrible neighborhoods, with no education, no money, no connections, and still make something spectacular of their lives. So what was the difference? The difference was they stopped making excuses and started making progress. Most people are good at making promises and bad at keeping them, especially the promises they make to themselves. They say, starting Monday, I'm going to eat better. Monday comes and goes and nothing changes. After the holidays, I'll start that business. The holidays pass and they're still in the same place. When things settle down, I'll work on myself. But here's the problem. Things never settle down. Life doesn't get easier. You just get stronger, more capable, more prepared, or you don't.